Okay. Question: do you feel like at a certain age? Because my mama tried to play this game with me, and I said I will say less. She said at a certain age, she feel like she don't have to buy her adult kids Christmas presents no more.
No.
I said try it if you want to, and I ain't getting you nothing. She said,
You gotta be petty about it, but no.
My mother would never let that sentence come out her mouth ever. Ever. She know better than that. She know better than that. I'm getting some.
That's what I said. I said, play around if you want to, Ma. She said, wow, it's like that. I said, for sure. Because if you don't get me none, you better not get none of them other siblings. Nothing.
There it is. There's the root of the issue, right?
Yep.
There it is. Sure. There it is again.
I don't get nothing. They ain't get nothing. Fair is fair.
Well, see, Justin, again, now you have a kid. Use that baby against them.
Y'all gonna stop fawning the homie off as an object.
That baby. Sorry, Mom, I can't buy you nothing. I have to buy my child something. You understand? What's she gonna say to that? What can she say to that?
No, my sister does that. She does it to my niece. She's like, well,
yeah, weaponize
I ain't got money
kids.
to get everybody else something. I gotta buy my kids something. I said, at the time, cursing, your kid don't know whether you buying her gifts or not, or just throwing paper on the floor. I'm like, see, speaking of buying kids gifts, right now, my wife and I, we are not loading up the tree for Landon. No. Your boy don't even know his name. We put money in his college funds. We buying him some stocks, and I'm gonna see if I can buy him some land. I ain't doing all them gifts underneath the tree that he gonna play with the paper and then he gonna throw the toy in the dog bowl. You know what I'm saying? No, like I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my money on that. When he get to an age where he can say, Daddy, I want this, ask Santa for that. And I'm gonna say, ain't no Santa. I'm saying, but I'm kidding. I can't say that.
But waste a little bit. Let that boy enjoy himself.
Let that boy have some.
Yeah, I can't tell him. Okay,
Justin kid gonna be 5 years old asking for the tax returns because he bored.
For sure.
Dad, what's your TurboTax login? I'm trying to see something.
All right. So I guess we want to talk about a little about Christmas movies. I know Dr. J and Danny Ocean had a little side conversation offline. Y'all want to fill us in about what y'all was talking about?
Oh yeah, it's some controversy on certain movies being truly considered Christmas movies, or are they just happening quote unquote at Christmas time? So Die Hard was when it popped up. People try to say it's not a Christmas movie. Some people even had the audacity to put Friday After Next on this list of movies that just happen to be at Christmas, but not a Christmas movie. So I don't know what y'all had any thoughts or feelings on that, but I know Friday After Next for me is definitely a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah,
starting out with Temptations. And we got a crackhead with a Santa Claus suit on, robbing people and beat with a Christmas tree. Like how's this not Christmas, right?
Yeah, and the whole point of the movie is they were trying to have a Christmas party, right? They're trying to
right. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to catch the rent on that's doing it first, right? They trying to budget. They doing everything we've talked about on this episode. So I don't understand the controversy.
The Christmas movie. I think the biggest one is Die Hard. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie, or is it a movie that happens during Christmas?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, because I'm like, so what justifies it being a Christmas movie? Are there multiple scenes that point to Christmas, or is it happened during Christmas?
Have you ever seen Die Hard?
No.
Wasn't Die Hard the time frame that they did Die Hard? Wasn't in the
Die Hard happened
Christmas time
at a Christmas party.
Oh.
The scene. Everything breaks down at a Christmas party.
Yeah, it's like during December. It's like over multiple days, but it's over it's like the Christmas holiday time, but it's not really. It's more of an action movie, but it's like
Die Hard is most definitely a Christmas movie because no one watches Die Hard at any other point of the year, and it happens during a Christmas party.
Yeah, I ain't never seen it, so I can't really debate you.
We know what Justin getting for Christmas, but you don't have a DVD player, do you?
Now,
does anyone have a DVD player?
Is it on Netflix?
No, Die Hard's not on Netflix. I don't think Die Hard's streaming anywhere. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy or rent it.
Yeah, even if you got a Fire Stick.
I don't have a Fire Stick anymore, but it might be on the Fire Stick.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but do you have YouTube TV, right?
Mm-mm.
What service do you have?
Xfinity.
I'm sure it's playing like crazy right now. So I'm sure if you ask it to record it when it comes on, you'll catch it. I know I've seen it on a couple times because it only plays during the holiday season because it's a Christmas movie. I've never seen anyone watch Die Hard in July.
True.
About Coming to America.
I think that is not a Christmas movie. That is a movie that happens in the winter.
Yeah. I only think I saw a Christmas tree in that movie.
Yeah.
They had a Christmas party, the holiday party when they show up towards the end.
Was that a holiday party or was that like just a regular party? Because I didn't see any decorations outside.
I might need to watch it over, but I think
that just happens in the winter. I don't know if that's a Christmas movie.
I reached.
All right, what about Batman Returns? Because that happens during Christmas.
That is a Christmas movie.
That is a Christmas movie.
Okay. That's me. That's just because we need one.
I haven't seen Batman Returns in a long time. Home Alone is a Christmas movie.
Yes, for sure. The Grinch.
Another one is Edward. Home Alone is not the greatest Christmas movie. It is not. Home Alone is low key trash, but they've gassed it up.
What?
Whoa! Wow!
Like, Home Alone is low key. The fact that boy got to stay in his house by himself in a neighborhood, like no one walked next door. It's like, hey, your mom called. They on vacation and you here by yourself. Get your ass over here till they get back. Like it's a very easy solution. Like that's gonna be my thing with Spider-Man, like the new one that comes in next week. It's like no one want to know our Spider-Man. Well, just tell them you're Spider-Man, you idiot, and that ends the whole damn movie. Like these big ass plot holes get to me. He home by himself. Call your neighbor. Hey, Jackie, we in Puerto Rico. We left Kevin at home. Can you go grab him? Can he stay at your house till we get back? That's very easy.
He was going on vacation too, though.
Huh?
The neighbors was going on vacation too.
That street had like 15 houses. Somebody there.
But you know what? The cops did come by and he was like,
those are terrible police officers. Hey, neighbor, I left my kid at home. Go check on him. Please let him stay with you.
As TJ was saying, you got your neighbor's numbers.
No, I don't. This is a different time. back in the 90s, you knew your neighbors. Like, yeah, y'all hung out.
And y'all been living there for 30,
that amount of wealth, like they were all rich. No. She got a relative. She got a neighbor. She got a relative. Somebody in the city of Chicago. She could have called and said, "I left my kid at home. Can you go check up on him?" That is a very easy. A coworker. Hey, Jill, go check up on Kevin. Can he stay with you for a few days till we get back? We on the way.
They in Paris.
That whole movie, and then she did it again in New York. Like she deserved to go to jail.
No. He got on the wrong plane in New York. He followed the wrong.
She deserved to go to jail.
Negligence.
How you gonna tell the police I lost my child not once but twice?
Okay. Let's go. Let's stay on the people leaving for Christmas. Do y'all think it's appropriate to go to a different country to be on vacation during Christmas?
Yeah, hell yeah.
If you're with your family, as long as you're with your family, don't matter.
If you're not with your family.
Hey, I took a little Southern Hemisphere. They out there grilling and barbecuing in July. That's something to see one time at least.
Hey, let me tell you something. My wife and I discussed going to Aruba this Christmas, but it didn't work out. I ain't got no problem with that. I love my family, but I'll catch you on New Year's Eve, dog. If I want to go, if I can get a discount at Christmas or something, go on vacation on Christmas.
See,
especially if your office lets you off.
Yeah, no, I'm off for 2 weeks.
Yeah, me too.
So your wife is cool. I don't think my wife at this stage, I don't think she would be. I think she's like, hey, I would go for sure. I'm like, I'm out. But actually, I love my family too much. Now I'm not leaving on Christmas. I'll wait till after.
That's kind. I love my family too, but I can catch them when I get back.
But I just feel like it's one of them holidays where it's like it's about being around your family, especially with COVID and stuff going on. Like my family, you keep it down.
So
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know if I could, because you don't know. I'm gonna go on TJ. I'm gonna go on to TJ. You don't know if they're gonna be here next Christmas. So even if it's one of those,
even if COVID warned around, I'm not gonna know if they're gonna be here next Christmas.
But I'm just saying that's.
But these half-price tickets from Southwest Airlines not gonna be here next Christmas.
That's my thing.
It might be a snowstorm and you couldn't travel to see your people one Christmas and you miss them. You go on vacation one Christmas and you miss them. You know what I'm saying? It happened. I mean,
Y'all
you might have
Grinch.
to work on Christmas or something. I don't know.
Y'all Grinches.
I ain't no Grinch, man. I just
That's when I know Christmas hit, when I watch the Grinch. It ain't Christmas.
Yeah, the Grinch.
He's the legend. That's the man.
So we talking about the Jim Carrey Grinch, or we talking about the cartoon Grinch?
Cartoon Grinch.
I like Jim Carrey Grinch.
In this house, we watch the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah, I like Jim Carrey Grinch.
I used to love Rudolph, but as an adult, like every time I watch it, I just get angry. Like Santa was like discriminatory as fuck to that man.
That's
Santa was a whole dickhead.
We don't mess with white Santas.
Yeah, Santa was a whole dickhead. He was like, oh, then gonna have the nerve to ask for help. Man, get out my
right?
house, Santa. Go out there and die. I hope the snowstorm take all y'all.
Golly.
I'm gonna be Santa. Miss Claus my wife now, son.
Do y'all remember back when we were kids when they had like the 25 Days of Christmas on ABC? I don't know if they had that anymore, but I know that always kind of got me in the Christmas spirit. Like I don't know if I just don't have ABC or I just haven't seen
Freeform.
Yeah, it's Freeform now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as if you pay as much as you told us you pay for Xfinity, you better have Freeform. Yeah, you better have Freeform. Yeah, Freeform has the 25 Days of Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just like I didn't remember, and as a kid I always look forward to that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the little movies. What's that one where it's like it's an old jank where it's like the old Christmas movie where like God. With like the flame dude.
I know you're talking about. You talking about the Heat Meister, the Cold Meister.
Yeah, Heat Meister. Yeah,
they look like Rudolph kind of characters. Like they draw.
Oh yeah. I know
you're talking about Santa Claus coming to town. That's
Dr. J. You were born. You were alive when it first came out, right?
Go ahead. Them and what's the other one? Little Drummer Boy. He all right.
I can't watch Frosty. I can't watch every time Frosty died, dog. I'm like, dog, it's too much. I couldn't handle it at 8. I can't handle it at 32. I can't watch Frosty.
What about speaking of Christmas movie? What's that movie with what's the guy from Home Improvement?
Oh, Tim Allen. Santa Claus.
Yeah, I like that.
I ain't watched that in a minute.
It's like,
have y'all watched Claus on Netflix? I heard that's good. Netflix has one called Claus. It's like I guess it's like an origin story. I heard it's pretty good.
Netflix got some good Christmas movies on the low, man.
Netflix Christmas movie, not which one they released one last year. It was about a toy maker. It was really, really good.
Mm-hmm. And
it starred a whole bunch of black people. What was that joint called? Dang.
The Wiz.
Not the Wiz. This one's about a toy maker. Yeah, the Wiz ain't got nothing to do with Christmas. Dog.
You should have seen TJ.
Thank you, TJ.
Oh man.
But because there was a couple movies on Netflix that I watched. One had what's that dude? P. Diddy's son, that light skinned boy who don't look like
Justin Combs.
Yeah, one had him in it, and there was a couple cartoon ones they had, which was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Netflix got the Christmas movies now.
Yeah,
dude. What about coming up? You had your favorite present you got all time.
Oh,
that's tough.
Rockin' Sockin' with Batman and Penguin. I was like 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the Rock'em Sock'em. What's the? It was a blue and red robot, but there was a special edition. It was Batman and Penguin.
That's new.
That's rock. Yeah. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite ones, and it wasn't even my gift, as y'all know, it was my younger brother gift, right? My mom got this, but we all played on it. It was this little basketball hoop, Jang. It was like almost like not really like a pop-up shot, but it was huge. It was probably had to been about 10 feet long, and you shot, and it came down. It was almost like one of them arcade games that they got, and you could keep scoring stuff. Like it was dope. It wasn't my gift. It was Ricky's gift, but I was playing with it, so I like that.
I hope your mom never listened to this episode. I hope she never listened to this.
I got the Mustang for Christmas, so that was my favorite.
What?
Yeah, the Mustang.
Look, everybody got quiet. What?
Yeah.
You got the Mustang.
Yeah.
You got a Mustang for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yes,
Nah, and he ain't talking about the toy car, y'all. He talking about the one.
That man, what a flex. We over here talking about arcade games and Rock'em Sock'ems, and this man just come like, well, I got a Mustang one year.
And look at TJ. My
I mean,
second day of Christmas.
it was right before I turned 16. I was about to drive. I mean, I didn't get one on my birthday.
Oh yeah, poor TJ, y'all. He didn't get the Mustang on his birthday. He had to wait all the way till Christmas.
No, it was before. I turned 16 after Christmas.
Oh my God.
Hey y'all, listen how poor TJ was. This man had to look at his car for another 5-6 months until he was able to drive at 16.
No, I had my learners.
Oh, he was in there.
Yeah. Just had to have a parent.
That sounds painful.
A week. What? See, I can't remember if I got Nintendo 64 for Christmas or a birthday. So I'm gonna go with Xbox. I remember I got the first original Xbox for Christmas. And it was one of those presents that I almost was hot because I really wanted a PlayStation 2 because they had the Dragon Ball Z series on there.
Okay.
Now you couldn't tell me I want Kakarot at the time, you know what I'm saying? But Xbox came out the box, and I was like, well, we here now, and the rest is history. Been Xbox ever since.
Yeah. I think I got one of mine was we got bikes. That was a year. It was my own bike. It wasn't one of my siblings, and then I got my own bike. Had the pegs on the back, boy. You'd have thought I was Tony Hawk.
Good job, Mom.
Did Tony Hawk ride bikes?
Yeah, he rode skateboard.
He probably touched the bike, though. You know, you just gotta be all around that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But Danny Ocean, what you got for us with the NBA matchup this year?
I'm not even looking forward to NBA basketball anymore. I'm down bad. So
what's going on with Luka?
We'll talk about Luka. That's a guarantee.
Yeah,
out of shape.
So the noon game is Hawks at Knicks. Who cares? 2:30 Celtics at Bucks. Who cares? The 5 o'clock game, Warriors at Phoenix.
That'll be good.
Go down.
The 8 o'clock game is Brooklyn at the Lakers. Nobody cares. And then the 10:30 is the Mavericks at Utah. And nobody cares about that either. So the only game we get forward to watching is Warriors and Suns. 1 out of 4. Why do they keep putting the Knicks on TV on Christmas Day? We don't give a shit about the Knicks.
New York, that's their home.
I'm so sick of watching. I mean, granted, they give the Knicks the 12 games, so you taking your shower, you're getting ready. It's just background news. Ain't nobody watching.
It's like the Detroit Lions game.
Yeah. That's why they give the Lions a 2 o'clock game because that's when people eat. Like it's just on in the back.
Little background.
It's just a little background noise. I wouldn't mind watching Bucks Celtics. That might be fun.
What's going on with Luka being out of shape? You know, we know Europeans in general, they ain't really used to the cardio.
That man is scary because he said he only took 3 weeks off this summer. You gained 30 pounds, or was you hanging out with Zion? Like, what was y'all doing?
Zion 330, ain't it?
Yeah, Zion, bro, 330. He knew all this, bro. Like that food's good. Yeah, what it is, man.
He make too much money to not have a dietitian in the training.
Oh, for sure.
Hey.
I will say though, I do feel bad for all these fat jokes Zion be catching on Twitter because he don't deserve that.
Why don't he?
As someone who has struggled with their weight, man, fat jokes like the saddest scene in movie history is on Neverfest when Chappelle just roasting Sherman Klump in that club and he can do nothing. Like I cry every time I watch that scene because I've been fat and I know what that feel like. I can't imagine Zion opening Twitter every day. 6,000 people in his mentions calling him fat or calling him Booger McFarlane. Like I'd be so mad.
But the thing about it is, again, when you get paid that much money, right, like that, like there are certain things that you have to take care of, right? I'm never gonna be a fan of bullying people, you know what I mean, and shaming. But my guy, you make more money than some people will ever touch in their lifetime.
A lot of people will touch in their life.
Yeah. A lot of people will never touch in their lifetime, right? And so that's your job, bro.
It is your
job,
bro.
That's your job.
Shape.
So
that's it. You too, Luka. All you gotta do is be in shape, Luka. Just come to camp in shape, which is kind of crazy because you played in the Olympics and you were electrifying. And 3 weeks off, come to training camp.
But I feel like it's the same way,
man. I mean, I got hurt in college. I gained 15 pounds 2 weeks. It happened fast.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, isn't like for people who work out and stuff, I know me personally, like I haven't been in the gym as much. And I was like, God, I gained 10, 15 pounds. Like, and again, it take you so long to build up the muscle, but you don't go for a week and a half, two, and you could lose all that. I'm like, what the body be doing? What they forget?
That's a Dr. J thing. But at the same time,
but that output, you used to have an output to offset a little bit of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You take that away, like
if the nutrition was there though, it wouldn't have such a massive effect, right? Like if Zion and Luka were eating and doing what they were supposed to, if Luka missed cardio for 3 weeks, what is it, December, he's still out of shape?
Like it's, I mean, like say it's like two out of 3 parts, right? You got nutrition, then you got like say sleep, recovery, and then actual workout you're doing. You got to have the other 2 right. You know what I'm saying? The workout, he running up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he ain't eating right. You ain't going to defeat.
He barely running up and down the floor.
See, that's my thing, man. It's like, we ain't trying to clown about and bully him, but you got a job to do. Don't get hurt.
Fourth quarter, the man is gas. You a max player. I'm so angry.
Shannon Sharp was livid the other day, boy.
He looked like he ate somebody. Rude.
I saw somebody say he was out of breath during shoot around. I said
he probably was.
I said, God.
And then the Mavericks gonna have the nerve to retire Dirk's number when they play the Warriors. Are y'all stupid? Dog.
L's an L, man.
Steph gonna drop 50 just for fun. Steph gonna come out that joint, drop 50, and smile and wave at Dirk in the press box.
Curry like disrespecting everybody. 3-point perimeter defense. He's just like,
And I think that is Steph Curry the greatest shooter of all time.
Yes.
Easily.
Because the thing I feel like that separates him is he do so much damage without the ball, right? Like he'll run you to death, and then you give him the ball in his hand, he'll have you going this way, and he over here shooting and running with his hand up, running back down the court. Like it's incredible, and especially for him to be such a small player, right? Like Steph ain't nothing but he ain't 150
DJ size,
150, 160 with shoes on, and about what 6'2".
Steph
they list him at 6'3", but
he ain't no 6. Nah, Steph Curry, he ain't that tall.
That because he doesn't have to play enough defense. If they like force him to play defense, if they have somebody go at him all game, then
6'2",
he wouldn't be able.
He done got better at D.
Yeah, he's gotten better at defense, but yeah, like he's not gonna lock up Devin Booker
or Dame Lillard.
And he's not even guarding.
Dame on self-check, right?
Yeah, he's not even guarding yet. Dame need to worry about getting out of Portland. That's all he need to focus.
He don't want to go. This boy Brad.
He does want to go, but he done built his whole brand on that loyalty foolishness. Now he's stuck.
He want Portland to do better. He don't want to leave.
Who going to Portland in free agency?
He
done built a whole brand about making fun of Paul George, running from the grind, and now he got to stay in Portland for the rest of his life. Well, sorry, my guy.
Do you think that it made it worse with Giannis winning in a small market and not leaving? Now he could say, all right, well, because I actually think he mentioned it, right? He was like, seeing that Giannis did it kind of made me like almost like stick on my guns even more. But I'm like,
Giannis is Inspector Gadget. So he is an outlier.
He's in the Eastern Conference.
The Bucks actually spent money though to help Giannis out.
Yeah, that's true.
Portland ain't trying to spend no money.
Besides Chris Middleton, they went and got Drew Holiday.
Chris Middleton, that was
no, they extended Chris Middleton. They gave him like it wasn't a max contract, but it was real close.
No, I'm just saying they didn't go out. It wasn't like they free agent shop and they paid a lot of their guys, right?
Yeah, but they traded for Drew Holiday. Like they gave up assets to give up Drew Holiday, and he was a missing piece. But what's poor? CJ McCollum got a collapsed lung and Nurkic can't stay healthy. Them you're too bad. Like, what you gonna do, man?
Yeah.
See, that's what you get for making fun of dudes for building super teams. What my dude?
I mean, the GM supposed to build a super team, right? Ain't we supposed to do?
Super team's been around since the beginning of time. I don't know why he against it. Build a super team. Go join a super team.
Nobody want to go to Oregon.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he need to go to New York or something. He need to go build a team.
Yeah.
He need to conspire with somebody and go build a team somewhere else.
Take Westbrook's spot.
Come on down to LA.
Y'all was rejoicing over that. Remember when y'all was happy to have Westbrook? Not you, Justin. You were not happy, Justin. I remember that. Dr. J, you was up in here. You was puffing your chest at that Westbrook.
Let's not get confused now. let's not get it confused. The chest is still there. That's the default segment when it comes to Los Angeles. You see what I'm saying? You know, we are the standard until otherwise proven wrong. See what I'm
That's
saying?
gonna be real quick.
Hey, I mean now Curry's a bad boy. We gonna let him do his thing and the boys.
We ain't got no choice. That man and Clay not even bad.
But I need Anthony Davis to not act like Luka and Zion a little bit. Now, what he doing? I don't know if his mind on the game or if it's on something else, or he's tired or what.
Laker Nation was preaching to me that Anthony Davis was top 5 in the world right now. I'll take Julius Randle over Anthony Davis.
Now, let's not give disrespect.
Anthony Davis then gave up that ring and he
got his little bubble ring and now he good.
Mm-hmm. But don't be fooled. We stay healthy as we should, because we got enough bodies that we can load manage there. Come playoff time.
Should have traded for Buddy Hield instead of Russell Westbrook.
Yes. And then, because the thing about it was, DeMar DeRozan was on the way too. Because we could have still gotten Buddy Hield. We still could have gotten DeMar with Buddy Hield.
You don't like that? You like the roster as constructed, Dr.
No, we a little bit deep from what I like. Jerry West, you supposed to be in Los Angeles right now.
He is dead.
Clay and Steph are supposed to be in Los Angeles. That won't ever supposed to be in San Francisco to start with. So I mean, I don't know. I just think we can get another general manager, man. It's time to like.
Oh no, Rob Pelinka, Kobe agent. Yeah, we here, baby. LA, yeah, everybody coming. Oh man, coming out the time machine. We got it, baby.
Hey,
I think he listened to Brian.
The trade deadline ain't here either, so LeBron gonna get somebody.
What you got to trade?
Somebody gonna go. Everybody.
Who on that roster other than LeBron got value?
We gonna trade.
Who?
Westbrook.
Who want Russell? Who out in these streets hoping to get Russell Westbrook?
We're gonna trade Westbrook and the Clippers from Los Angeles for Curry and what's left for refurbished Thompson, and then we're back on track.
All right. Well, that sounds good. I know a couple of us got some hard stops to make. Please go see that Cowboys game. So tap in with us on IG at Who's Up _podcast. And if you want to check in with us, email us topics, ideas, anything like that. Email us at 1-800-WHO'S UP@gmail.com. All right, we out.
Peace. All right, fellas.